My name's Jessica Wiedemann. I'm a secondary education student at the University of Regina. I would like to acknowledge that I'm on Treaty 4 territory, which is the original lands of the Cree, the Ojibwe, the Saulteaux, the Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. I was able to take ECS 210 this semester with some really awesome profs and some really amazing classmates. We started out this semester with the question of what is curriculum. We had a Mentimeter thing, and we had a lot of answers thrown out. That it was a document, it was government mandated, it was given by the Ministry of Education, it was hidden in some instances. That curriculum was sort of hard and hard and fast rules for teachers that they had to teach students to be this certain way, or they had to have these certain skills by the end of the semester, the end of the class. And going through this class, a lot of those assumptions that I had before have changed. The definition of curriculum can be thought of in a couple different ways depending on how you're thinking about it. When you're thinking about the document, it is a list of things, it is a list of outcomes and indicators that teachers are supposed to hit for their students and have their students be able to hit by the end of the term, end of the grade, end of the semester. But if you're thinking about it in a more broad sense, it can involve the place that you live in, the culture that you belong to, or even just the things that are taught to you outside of the formal curriculum, but still within the classroom. Something that I thought that was really weird, that's sort of learned in the curriculum, in the hidden curriculum, is that we all learn to stand in lines and stand quietly in lines, where in some other cultures they don't stand in lines and they just sort of crowd around whatever thing they're trying to get to. But in Western society, we are mandated to stand in lines, and we have to stand straight, we have to stand quietly, and we have to not make a ruckus or disturb anyone else. And being taught that is just kind of weird, because it's almost like we were conditioned to be this specific person. And in curriculum, a lot of that is what happens, is that they're trying to make adults, they're trying to make mini adults, they're trying to teach students how to be proper people in society. During the week that we covered treaty education, I had a lot of emotion behind that. I was kind of really upset. I wasn't taught treaty education. I wasn't told what numbered treaty we were on at all, and we didn't sit down and acknowledge it. We talked about, oh yeah, so this was a treaty, they signed this treaty. That was it. We didn't really touch upon the treaties today. We didn't touch upon what happens, or what even what was actually listed in those treaties and what promises we made in those treaties way back when they were signed. I didn't get the opportunity to be taught this amazing information and be able to experience these amazing things like teepee raisings and powwows and going to Treaty 4 days, and a lot of that stuff isn't even acknowledged, that I've noticed. Sort of along the same lines as a treaty education, there was the week when Mike talked about the history of education and sort of where teachers' education had come from. And when he talked about the teachability of certain people that were coming to colonize Canada in its early days, this whole like hierarchy of people, and just because of where they came from, and that translated into how good of a citizen they were going to be and how teachable they were going to be in like this new Western society. It's kind of off-putting knowing that that's where we came from, and to a certain extent, how much has that actually changed? Being an upcoming teacher, I don't want that to be a thing. It's kind of scary knowing that that's where education has come from. Education is supposed to be for everyone. Everybody's supposed to learn, everyone can learn. There is no division between you can learn because you're from Britain and you can't because you're from Africa. That's not a thing. And I was completely dumbfounded. I had no idea. I'm happy to be educated about it, because being aware and being educated means that I'm not going to create that in my classroom. I'm going to try my hardest not to. And that it can actually evolve from colonial times and from the times that we were that education was in its infancy. Taking into account everything that I've learned this semester, I can say that I've learned a lot from my instructors. I have had my perceptions altered and my orientation on the world changed. This course did a lot in shaping my teaching philosophy and helping me understand curriculum on a deeper level and understanding all the different things that go into the curriculum. This class has altered my teaching philosophy and my ways of seeing the world in a huge and positive way. And I am so thankful that I had the opportunity to take this class on Treaty 4 territory and have the acknowledgement there and have the awareness that this is the thing. Anyway, that's all I have to say about ECS 210. Like and subscribe in the comments. Yeah, that's it. So, see ya!